Okay, so I know I said in the previous episode that this one was gonna be about my nostalgia and the time I got my own first Nintendo console. But I figured saving that one for another time because I want to talk about something interesting and yeah. So as I mentioned as I said earlier, or well, in the previous episode, this one was supposed to be about nostalgia and my first Nintendo system. My first. But I want to talk about something different. Let me explain. Okay, so I just got home at the time of writing this script, it was 10 minutes ago. But now at the time of reading off this script, it was 2 hours. I got home at around 12. It's 2:03 now. And I got home 2 hours ago from field day. I'm going to be honest, I busted my ass a lot out there today. I fell on it a lot. I fell on my ass a lot today. And I also busted my ass a lot today. So yeah. With some of the games we played there, and even worse, during Dodgeball, girl I kinda sorta like. Okay, kinda sorta's a stretch. I'm just gonna come on and say it, I liked her. Or, like's also a bit of stretch, I still like her. What I'm saying is, a girl that I like... Well, let me explain, okay. So, it's field day. We were out there playing games like Jump the Rope, Tug of War. Jump the Rope, me and my friends have this side gag me and my friends have this running gag every field day, where when I go to jump, make a long jump past the rope, they get to decide how I jump. I either jump like Superman or Omni-Man, meaning I do a superhero-ass type of jump. I mean, I'm gonna bust my ass either way, or I might as well make it comedic. Well, I did the Superman, and it went well, even though I busted my ass. The second time, I did the Omni-Man. You're probably wondering if there's a difference. There is, just trust me. Anyway, after that, after busting my ass and failing to jump the rope when doing the Omni-Man, we played some sort of different game. I forgot what it was, but I know one of them happened to be Dodgeball. And, well, Dodgeball now, there's different types of game modes. Well, actually only 2 game modes, and the most popular one is basically the most basic one, where you're just throwing balls at each other and try to knock out as many of the opponent's team as you can. Well, apparently there's also a second mode, where you literally dodge balls. Stand there in a circle, have people throw balls at you, and dodge them. Not sure if this is just a random game mode that the school system came up with, or if this is an actual game mode in the Dodgeball game. Either way, I'm gonna explain the game mode. So again, you don't get a ball unless you're a thrower. Dodgers just sit there in a circle and dodge balls. And it's kind of like when you read a report for a certain class, you suck at reading it, and then people just start throwing shit at you. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Well, I was one of the throwers, and this is a bit of a stretch, you know. I accidentally kicked the ball towards my crush. Okay, that is a stretch. Okay, that's a stretch. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I did it on purpose. Y'all are not gonna understand where this is going, but y'all are gonna the more I talk about it. I did it on purpose, and my crush took the ball, smiled joyfully at me. And what went through my mind is that was the meme. It was in this great moment he knew he messed up. Because that's what was going through my mind as she took that ball and got ready to chuck it at me. I can't dodge for shit. I was a better thrower than I was a dodger, dude. After she threw it at me, it hit me square in the face, okay? Didn't leave me any bruises, but she chased me. I was like, oh, she's leaving me alone, okay. Yo, I'm good. Nope. Wasn't expecting, got hit square in the face and I hit the ground. Thought it had knocked me out. I honestly thought it knocked me out. Well, it didn't. Instead, it just put me on the ground. I was there on the ground for a good 2 minutes, stunned, just staring up at the sky because everything was blurry and dizzy from where I had took a ball to the face. I hit the ground from the impact. I can tell when I blush, and I mostly blush when my crush apparently does something that either makes me happy or does something that's cringe to me, but again makes me happy. Most of the time when your crush does something stupid, you're probably bound to blush. And I'm gonna be honest, I want to also mention this wasn't the only instance today that I think I made her smile. Let me explain. Apparently, some kids decided they weren't going to pick up the remaining balls, and there were two people were searching for. Apparently, my science teacher had them in the car, but we didn't know that. Well, me and one friend went back for them, and on our way back up after we couldn't find them because my science teacher apparently had them in the car, I started singing the Blues Clues theme song. Yeah, that one. We're gonna play some Blues Clues. We're gonna play some blue. Okay, let me stop. I think y'all get the idea. Well, after I sang the Blues Clues theme, and I'm gonna be honest. After that, I think that was the second time she smiled. I don't know. I guess when it comes to women, I just must have a certain sense of humor that I guess I'm just a chick magnet. That's a lie. I'm not Shaggy. I wish I was. People had be posting memes, dude, of how many women Shaggy be pulling from Scooby-Doo, dude. I wish that was me, and it's not. I'm the skinniest fucking kid in our class. I'm sorry, no woman would ever date me. And that's my opinion, because I'm the skinniest kid in the class. You could stuff me in a locker if you wanted to. Okay, maybe I'm not that skinny, but I can't hold my own. Not Willie. I know a little bit of self-defense. Not enough to survive a bully. Bullies know more self-defense than me. And the reason I say this is because I've only practiced on a punching bag a couple times. My dad's gave me a couple tips. But that's not enough to defend myself from a bully, okay? So I'm just gonna let y'all know that real quick. And back to the topic of me blushing. It sometimes can be very revealing when I blush because my cheeks get all red and nervous. Sometimes even warm. But that also may be because of the sun. But I don't know. I don't think it was because of the sun because we were kind of in a shady spot, I guess you could say. So I don't think it was because of the sun. And my cheeks get wet and nervous because, I mean, honestly, I kind of thought she hated me for some reason because she blocked me on Facebook Messenger. But now that I think of it, her dad was probably just overprotective. But in the heat of the moment, I just assumed she hated me. And till today, I thought she hated me. So, you know, Till today, I thought she hated me, but I'm sure her dad was either A, being overprotective and had her block me on Messenger. Gonna be honest, I kind of wish I got her number today, but again, I'm not Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I'm not a big fucking chick magnet, so yeah. That is if she had a phone, which I'm pretty sure she did, unless she used an iPad, like me, before I got my phone that I'm currently using. But that's not too likely, considering most of the people in my class and school had a phone, except a couple students that were, I'm sure, sheltered children. And mostly everybody at my school or classroom had a phone. But to be honest, at one point, when I told her I liked her, she hit me with the I just want to stay friends thing. When I told her my feelings. The whole I just want to stay friends. When I told her my feelings, that's what she said. So I also think that maybe the second reason why she blocked me on Facebook Messenger. Or maybe she hates me. But at the same time, if she hated me, don't think I could have made her smile so easily. I don't know. In a happy sort of way. Not gonna lie, I kind of listened to Juice WRLD when I got home. I don't know why, but I don't know. It just kind of made me sad today. So I listened to Juice WRLD when I got home. And right now I'm kind of sad. Wish she didn't block me, but she did. And I'm not that lucky because, again, I'm not Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. So at this point, it's okay because, I can't win them all or can't win any, considering I'm the skinniest kid in our class, and I'm pretty sure everybody treats me like the quiet kid, which kind of pisses me off because everybody wants to sit here and say after the Columbine school shooting that after the Columbine school shooting, the quiet kid is more likely to shoot up the school, which kind of pisses me off because I am the quiet kid. And yeah, I don't know how to use a gun. And even if I did, it's a stupid ass stereotype. Dude, a nerd. The nerd could be the next school shooter, dude. People don't always think that it's the freaking quiet kid, but they never look at the nerds that love math and shit. They are like, dude, the math kids get so bullied all the time, getting stuffed in lockers and shit. Me, I'm scrawny. I'd get my ass kicked today if somebody wanted to pick a fight with me. Today, if somebody wanted to pick a fight with me at the field day, dude, I would have got my ass kicked. I don't know how to defend myself. Let me know if y'all can relate in the comments, because, I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts, because, this is the most stupidest thing I could ever broadcast my personal concerns about, because, I'm sure people probably don't give that really much of a shit. I'm sure people don't. I don't expect this to go popular, and I know people won't give a shit, but I thought, I'd address it, and also, I think it makes me feel better, because right now, I really just want to cry, bro. I just feel sad. I guess, I don't know. And not gonna be like those freaking kids on TikTok and shit that are being over dramatic and being like, oh, my mom took my vape, I'm so depressed, goodbye world, I'm gonna kill myself. That's not something to be over dramatic about. That's not something to make an over dramatic concept about. And it kind of pisses me off how kids want to sit here and be like, oh, my mom took my vape, I'm depressed now. Dude, it's a fucking vape. You're gonna kill your lungs here in the next 20 years anyway. You keep smoking that garbage. Dude, it's no different than smoking marijuana. Dude, If you, dude, take a damn edible or something, dude. It's the same thing. It's gonna get you high anyway. If you want to get high, bro, take a damn edible. They sell them at the store. Not the normal store, the smoke store. Either way. I'm not gonna be that type of kid, bro. Because I'm not a faggy little goth kid. I'm sorry. But I'm not. So if there's any goth kids watching this, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not a faggy little goth kid. I'm not gonna sit here and cry for a stupid reason. I'm crying because I'm not crying right now, but I kind of want to. I don't know. I want to cry because my crush blocked me. But I feel like I could have still have been friends with her if I didn't tell her my feelings. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, and I guess that's it. I'll see y'all later. Comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Bye.